Hey everybody, welcome back to Real Teal Jeep. Just got a short video for you today. Today I am vinyl wrapping D-rings or shackles. We've got this Bikini pearl coat color in this Jeep Wrangler JL, and we really love the color. It's the reason we got it. We got this Oedro front bumper that actually came with D-rings, and a lot of these Wranglers are running colored, matched D-rings. Couldn't find any of those for a Bikini pearl coat, and the teal ones were all just kind of a matte, kind of pukey green color, in my opinion, not the beautiful color that this is. So, looking on the internet, I found from Rvinyl Atomic Teal, which ended up actually being, I can't tell the difference, a dead-on match. I've gotten one completed. I'll show you the other one I'm working on now. I didn't think to make an actual video about this until later. I do have a winch on here. I'll do a separate video about that soon enough. But here is a closer look. If you can tell the difference, you've got better eyes than I do. I think it really looks good. Really like the color matched. I've never really vinyl wrapped anything before, but this Rvinyl, super forgiving. If I can do it, probably anybody can. But I really think it just adds a little pop of color there onto the winch. See, even close up, very smooth surfaces. Really looks like it came that way and came painted. I'll show you this other one I'm working on. Just kind of, tell you what I've learned. Alright, here's kind of my setup here. I'm just sitting at my kitchen table. I've got my D-ring, got my vinyl here. You can see it's a 3M wrap film series 1080. I had Rvinyl on the box. I'm not sure if that's the brand or the type, but Atomic Teal was the color. I've got that. I've got some scissors, obviously, do some cutting. I've got a little heat gun that my mother-in-law actually gave me. And then here is my progress. This is the one side of it, but I really kind of worked on it from this side. You see where it's already kind of taking shape. It's kind of a slower process, especially if you are, a perfectionist. I'm really wanting this to look like a good paint job on these instead of actually painting them. I actually did buy the Bikini Pearl Coat Mopar paint from Quadratech about a month ago. It's still on back order. Seen this vinyl, I thought I'd give it a shot. I actually like this way better. I'm not having to prime it. Just stick it on there and start wrapping it. I've only got one hand, but I can kind of show you. I just laid it flat on this surface here. Hit it with that heat gun just a little bit. I don't know what it is, but as soon as you touch this with the heat gun, I kind of push down on it. I'll get the heat gun out. And it just kind of, look at that. It almost kind of just disappears. Pretty amazing stuff. I've got a silhouette that's cut vinyl, but whatever this is definitely a different material. But you can see here in this corner, you just kind of push, and you can see it really starting to take the shape. If it kind of gets bunched up or wrinkled, you can kind of pull it out here with that heat gun. It just disappears. Really interesting stuff. Same thing on the inside. I'll cut a slit from here to there just so it'll begin to wrap around, but I'm just kind of squeezing it onto there. And you can really see it just starting to adhere. I don't know, if you've got a different color Jeep or something and you need a custom color, if they make a vinyl in this color, you've really got a good shot of color matching it and making it look really great. Once I'm finished with this, I'll show you the finished product on the Jeep. I really think it's going to come in handy and look great. Okay, as you can see, I've kind of wrapped it the rest of the way on the outside edge. If you wonder, does the back look terrible? Well, the short answer is yes. This is what it kind of looks like right now. You won't really see it, and of course I'll stretch it and cut it. The way this stuff kind of works, you just pull it till all the wrinkles are at the edge and then cut the edge off and get it fairly wrinkle free. Like I said, nobody's going to actually see the back ends of these. You may wonder how are they going to hold up if you actually had to hook a winch up to it. That's a good question, and I don't know. But for the most part, these are just for looks. We're not going to be doing a whole lot of off-roading. We'll do a little bit of trails and stuff, but we're not going to do a bunch of rock climbing with these. So I don't intend on needing these really. I do have an extra set that we probably will actually use, so these will be pretty much aesthetic only. But I'll give you a tour afterwards what the final product looks like. It may end up looking better than my first one, so I'm just going to kind of get this up with some heat. You see I've put my slit in there already, and sorry for the camera. Just going to kind of start pushing it all the way around until it starts to wrap. Gets where it doesn't really want to go anymore. See a little bit more heat. Can you use a blow dryer? Yeah, I don't see why not. Sure we do. Exactly what you need it to. Alright, so I'll keep doing this and I'll pick back up. Alright, this is how far I've gotten so far. Front of it looking really good. That's actually just a little piece of scrap, so that's looking fantastic. This is the side of it. I'm going to poke a hole through it. I'll shove my finger around in there and get it to attach to the sides. And then here's the back. It had a bunch of excess. I already cut off a lot of that. I'm going to stretch this out as far as I can. Get as smooth as I can and then cut it as well. See, we've got some bare spots where the vinyl didn't quite reach. We're just going to cut little pieces and put it on there. It kind of is a patchwork, and honestly, that's what I did on the other one, and it turned out looking great. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll check out the finished product. The back, I stretched it out, cut it, laid it down. That's what it ended up looking like. Really doesn't look bad at all for the side you're not even going to see. I'm just going to get pieces. You can even use these, even though this looks like a piece of junk. You hit it with some heat and stretch it out, and you can reuse it. We're going to patch it up, and then we'll start working on the sides. Okay, here is the finished product. It looks blue in this camera, but it's really a bright teal. Let's see it. Anyway, it's the same color as the Jeep, but as you can tell, I mean, just dead on. It looks great. Even around the edges. Just looks really good, especially for somebody like me who's really done this. Now, right here, it's harder. You can see where it's kind of creased up. Now, you're not really ever going to be able to see this because that points to the inside. And this covers up a lot of the imperfections on this side, which you will see. I think it turned out really great, honestly. Alright, so here's the back. Showed you it had patches in it, just kind of covered up those patches. In the camera it looks really good. In person it looks good, but you can kind of see a few little seams. Like I said, nobody's ever going to see this, but it still really looks good. I'll put them on the Jeep, let you see them, and if you want to tackle this, it's not that hard, it just takes a little bit of time. Okay, these are on the Jeep now. I just love the way they look. This is my wife's Jeep, but she loves it too. It really just adds a good pop of color there in the bumper. Like I said, I know everybody runs these color matched ones. This color just, in person, I don't know if in the camera, but in person it just looks like an exact match. I'm glad I vinyl wrapped these instead of painting them. The paint would scratch everything. If one of these tears up, I can just throw a little piece of patch vinyl on it. You'd never be able to tell. Give you a little bit of closer look at it. I think it looks just great. These are on the Oedro front bumper. Like I said, even up close, I mean, it looks really good. Like I said, I'm not a vinyl wrapper. I don't do this. So if I could do it, you can too. Looks great. Never really seen anybody vinyl wrap these. May not be a point unless you got something crazy color like this. But definitely looks good. Alright. I do have some isolators. I'll put them on. I don't know if I'm keep them or not. I'll put them on. Let you see if you like that look too. Here it is with the little rubber isolators installed. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this or not. I'll leave that up to my wife. We'll probably take them off. We don't ever hear them really rattling that much anyway, and it does cover up probably half of the shackle. So you do lose a lot of that color pop. If you don't want that much color pop, it actually works pretty good. But if you want more color, you may leave those off. Alright, that'll do it for this video. Hopefully you found it informative, and maybe at least entertaining. Maybe decide to tackle this yourself. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.